Next closest would be Elige. And in a very unfortunate turn of events for Big, we have Searson, Tabson, and Favin all in the red at the current moment. Keto at the top of that list. So it's just not the Big you would expect. It's not the formula that's meant to work. We've got Elige inside of the vents. We've got NaV back over towards Decon. And then Nitro and OC, the other two remaining players for Liquid, are going to attempt this ramp retake. Tabson pressed close means Keto, at this distance, should serve up that distraction and potentially serve up kills. 2 to the favor of Big, make it a third. Keto is gonna keep this clean. Keto, as said, highest rated player for Big, and impact out the gate.
You know, I talked to Tabson on Overtime the other day, and he said that, like, when I asked him, like, who are the 3 players on your team that you consider core, that you are supposed to be your second and third best fragger, he put himself up there. He says he has to have a lot of responsibility. You can open the door, or just barrel stuff someone who opens it in front of you.
It'll allow Elige. Oh, Searson just gets shredded by the 5-7 pushing in. Elige doesn't need to worry about the windows because the MP9 from ramp was meant to stop that. The smoke grenade causes Nitro to have to extend out for the trades, but the SMG still tear them up. Team Liquid, an excellent job of corralling these kills, one after another, and then OC connects off the scout. So Liquid, the right pieces in the right places because of that active lobby play.
I'm not sure if Liquid are going to go for this, even though they're all in really strong spots. It's 4v4, but okay, they get a kill here.
That could help. Turns the Opper away, but then that flash grenade just stuns them for an extra second. Here comes the util, trying to push it forward. Favin, Khalil, traded quick. Tabson comes up, base of the ramp, still his, and they're gonna try to split it both sides. You can get all the damage you want. You're not getting this retake, Liquid. 5 to Big.
Yeah, and it's not that they didn't have a okay spot to go for the retake, but in new HCS, sometimes you see teams even pull away from situations like that with the op on ramp and could have got a lot out of that round. And your Kinder was in mini and heard that.
This one's fast, though. Favin, damn. Not going to respect that hold. Luckily for Liquid, Elige and Nitro come back. And there's a utility kill to start that. A second versus Searson. Looks like he just found him through the mini smoke. Cut him off as he tried to exit Squeaky. We'll have to play that one back, see how did Elige get a multi-kill in this situation, and see whether or not that's enough to just make this retake happen. You know they wanted the last one, didn't pull the trigger. Here comes Tabson, again, could be essential. And they're gonna walk right into that crosshair. Tracks Elige, but that second peek, that's gonna keep this going. Favin pinned in the backside, flash turned, all good. OC still hesitant, more utility, and the headshot's clean against the Opper, so now it's a desperate sprint from NaV. There's just enough time. Favin rounds the corner and clutches 1v2.
Played with confidence, Favin, pushing out just as that first tap comes down, not giving NaFly any time to get in there. Of course, Big a 6. The hold was almost serviceable from this position. Like, absolutely was, in fact. 3v2 as that bomb got planted. The teammates around him, somehow he's the one doing that farthest away from the information outside.
Love the play, love the call. Double Mac 10 push straight to the B site. Elige, ooh, nicely done. For him to get 2 kills there, recovers those initial ones, and Favin's also wounded.
Yeah, they took out the vent player so early. This is such a cerebral move from Favin.
But
he could still get out of there though.
Takes the further fight. That's just going to interrupt Elige, who was about to try and get that mini retake rolling. NaV, however, has Hut. He'll peel Keto off that back site. Then the vent player does come back up. NaV, 10-second stick. Already 5 seconds there. Falls on Favin. Gets the first and second.
Oh my god.
1 bullet to the head of NaV. Elige there to give cover. But Favin, that is clean.
That's nasty, man. Securing them both, it was like, okay, maybe now it's going to be the Crimbo show. But clearly Favin has the chops as well.
That one gets away from him, but Searson, nice transfer off the Mac 10, gets that clean headshot. You'd think NaV could have traded. Nade's good. Finds him, and Nitro, hello, a headshot to Tabson. So Liquid throw a wrench in the works. We've got a 1v1, and Nitro, crosshair in the right place, but Keto quicker on the trigger.
He even got the jiggle information. Not sure if Keto even saw him right before he jiggled.
We're just thinking losing duels.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he had a largely confidence-based playstyle. I've asked him that. He's confirmed it. And well, that's a lot to put on one element to your game. But of course, he's got more than that. I don't think this is the fall of nykytilan by any means, being this early. But it is weird because he's a guy who just stays consistent for so long.
Well, another one that had a bit of a chance, but the 1v2 shut down. Nitro swarmed, and it's just Big creeping through smokes outside, getting up close and personal versus Liquid.
If he's going to be playing mini on these rifles, has to be the most important thing, especially versus the outside cross.
NaV tries to get through with an assist. That'll work. Pressure on lobby. Caution from Searson. Back it up. Conceded. OC's grabbed the AK-47, so now Liquid will have a little bit more to work with. And then this could be the X factor. nykytilan pressing out to Secret. Here's them coming down. Hopes Keto will be caught off by the off angle, but he's not ready for anything thus far. But if OC's backside on A, then I mean, it's not like he can go ramp. It's not like he's going to push around lobby, but that's the bomb.
Ooh.
Oh, Nitro delivered a gift.
Now they're on both sides of him, and Nitro's just walking out into this. So last one up is OC. If they read too far into this, there's actually a chance they come back upstairs, and OC's just crossing his toes and hoping for that. But oh, okay. They have enough time to wait. Punishment comes in. Just trying to make him paranoid.
Sitting around on the railings, though. nykytilan, oh, pressed in, not alone. Taps in, high alert now. And of course, Crimbo gets away from the nade. Faven doesn't waste a second, gets out onto that A site, and with NaV up above him, you wonder how the hell he got that deep. How did he get away with that kill? The other CT thinks he can retreat, but wrong. And now OC's gonna have to go massive, at least dropping bomb to start. They've got 20 seconds, and it sits in the no man's land. He decides to commit. Falls down.
Here's the right move. The bomb's out in the open. He can get a secret. He has a chance of winning this damage in.
Big shot, 6 seconds. Needs to get them. He could get chased. Oh, sure enough, Keto closes that gap just as OC's about to check his left because there was no peek to the right. NaV pops up.
Okay. Now,
Flips his ramp box.
They snuck. Oh, okay. But yeah, there's another calm hole here. Oh my God, he still wins.
No way.
Oh,
and
he doesn't stop winning.
If there's one saving grace for Liquid, it looks to be NaV. 12, 13, and 14 all queued up off the FAMAS. First one clean, bails down, drops to the B site. Something that Liquid can be proud of. Liquid will be a little more invigorated, but congrats, your second CT round, 14 deep. I want to see this second one. Just because he does kind of come around the corner, jumping and turning. He's like pirouetting. Poor Crimbo. Can't help but laugh. Big, of course, end this half with a 13th round win. They can write it off. Let that be NaV's moment.
Finally, some disrespect while they're crossing.
An actual challenge. There's a little gap there. Lige keeps an eye on it. Oh, but Tabson sniffs him out. Searson catches OC at a further distance. nykytilan's gonna get the kill in towards lobby, but now this 3-player pack, they could just go ahead and burst onto B. You'd think there might not be much there, but...
Look who made the right move again. And again, it's about how early you can commit. So you can cross control door and control window, which can be opened, if they're walking out at any time.
NaV still up and above. Drops bomb, trade from Tabson. Clean. Tabson wants everyone he can, and Searson with the ultra late lurk outside. Tabson comes off that bomb so that nykytilan can't just stick it and force Searson to sprint over. And guess what? They don't need that bomb. They've got every kill they could possibly hope for. 13-2 to Big. Got a good amount of util coming out of Liquid here. Molly included for the hut, so good thing Crimbo already moved. Lets him be a little more comfortable. Those Berettas intimidate nykytilan. He falls back, and as he tries to re-engage, it's the Berettas to shred them. Second pistol, Big. Gonna have to clean him off the floor. Missed smoke out of Liquid. That's going to allow for Searson to very comfortably post up. Crimbo peeks. Lots of presence being shown here, and it is easy for the first two. Then the FAMAS comes out. nykytilan and NaV will reel this back somewhat.
Make it a movie.
Searson's attempting to push in. The shotgun, yes, that's right, XM1014 on Keto. And the scout out of Searson is what's going to turn this back onto NaV. He's been the one shining light of Team Liquid on Nuke, and Searson just busted his bulb. I feel like Big always good for like utility plays and whatnot, so you could get some real interesting knowledge out of that. Searson is gonna lose a teammate, tries to keep it clean, but the Tech-9s have managed to burst through. Nicely done from Liquid. The spacing looked good. Keto with the double, and Crimbo from above. So just when you thought that Liquid's talent was gonna bust through Mini, just when you thought Tech-9s could get that bomb down, and there maybe was a little bit of life, some respect to sprinkle into this nuke, all your hopes and dreams have been crushed. It's looking like an A hit to kick it all off. Crimbo behind Waterfall. Sits. Oh, they're not clearing it. Crimbo's able to walk out. tabseN already picked up the first one, and that's the bomb down. tabseN clean on pistols. Taps away two. OC and NAF meant to recover it. Now we've got NAF still all the way deep down on Dark. So they should know that Team Liquid, who could have been inside of B as far as Big were aware, have in fact
all the time
gone over. 15 seconds. They're gonna have to run it Keto. And Keto gonna get split here, goes back, kills NAF. Now, all of a sudden, OC, desperation sinks in. He's just gonna go for the money, and Favin's not able to stop him right away. That little bit of a brick gives him cover, and it is in fact a big retake in the CT pistol.
At least we got a plant. That's nice for Liquid.
Saddle him up. Flash goes out into long. Players getting closer. Gotta worry about Dark. Nice clean kill from Nitro. Ooh, and a second onto Favin. But bullets go both ways through that smoke. And he almost finishes off Nitro, who's lucky to be alive with that 6 HP. OC's gonna take a bunch of damage. Crimbo's got that deeper line.
They have him locked if they want to keep fighting this.
But here comes Leash, creeping through Temple. And Team Liquid, with the force, managed to get those kills going in through smoke and take away the B site.
Not too shabby. Kind of hard to do that sometimes. Everything's going to be a world first for us, for the fans, and for Liquid.
Oh, wow. Ready for the wide swing, too. And he crouched. Of course, with Searson added to the tally, CT's ready for this. Nitro tag.
Oh, my God, Searson.
Hits the kill on NAF. Here comes Yakinder in with a double. Searson's still under pressure, has more teammates running over, but for now, they're quite removed. Smoke's gonna help him. All of a sudden, he can fixate in on Dark. It would be a huge ask of OC to push through a smoke, so Yakinder comes in with 3. He's done everything in terms of stopping this, but tabseN's lurk around. The bomb is being planted right in full vision, and it doesn't even go down. Mac-10 not gonna win that fight. Big, thanks to Searson, robs it back.
Yeah, amazing from Searson. First of all, the kill. What a mechanical display through middle. And then the rotation in, the calmness. And as he pointed out, I think that was the most salient part, was the smoke allowed him to hold on for so long. And even though he dies after that, they had to respect their own smoke, chill for this approach, wait for that molly to come in. And after all that time, tabseN, he had some dastardly plans up his sleeve.
tabseN sees a little
One thing to get info, it's one thing to get info when they don't know it.
Searson pressed in, but there are good rifles here for Liquid. But with that, they're not going to anticipate. Crimbo, just like in the pistol, comes off the side of the pillar with 2. Elige trying to do this properly with Nitro, but tabseN feasts on them. And NAF nowhere to be found from that pack, so
The counter pressure goes in favor of the CTs. NaFly can't get another kill, so 3 up here for Big.
he could very well find them with backs turned, because you know OC's hands are going to be busy. He's the guy with all the grenades, and he's the only player with nades here. There's 3 players just sat in the open for tabseN to feast. Liquidated. Long B belongs to Big.
Yeah, man, he's been fearsome on that flank every time, getting so much out of it. This time it comes in even earlier. Liquid are without a hope. 2 players left, hoping they can save. tabseN still in their spawn. Nitro takes that one out at least, but that's all.
Man.
He's found a huge gap here versus Liquid, and that is the game tape advantage of Big playing against Liquid.
Into the close tucked wall. But you gotta be careful, because you'll be exposed here. Yeah, that's a free kill. Oh, Crimbo gonna have to pick up the slack. Rounds cake to the left side. OC up close, buying time wonderfully. Crimbo, he has shut this A site Once, twice, thrice.
There's no luck involved in that. They're scaling from both mid and through A main, and Crimbo right here, he plays off these angles to completely block off his opponents who are approaching from that side, gives himself 2 good fights versus these T's who know exactly where he is. Oh, this is really nice move from Elige. They pull back out of mid with the site pressure coming in at the same time.
But it is 3A. Somebody's got to keep eyes middle. Nobody's watching it. Favin finds Nitro first. NaV's gonna get that response. Now the bomb is locked in here, right? Because it's playing in from long A. Oh, blinded! And Keto able to trade that one right back, then gets YKinder, then gets OC! Another individual moment for Big.
Damn, dude.
Just seems like Big find the better timing with it. And then Searson deep on the jail. Looking for a second down and dark. Flash will get him off the angle, but he dodges them well enough.
OC ate that flash as he was peeking.
So he lost his advantage, and Searson, going to rip you limb from limb. 3 clean shots. This will be a critical couple of kills if Big can take them away, and especially when it comes in potentially after time. Right here, Nitro first, Nap up next. Both taken away.
Jesus.
Ouch.
If his teammates get kills, no one can watch the flank. He could drop bridge potentially.
Surely not again.
Uh-oh.
He's making a ton of sound. OC is gonna hear that one coming from a mile away. And then Nap kills Searson on Glizzy. But Nitro's burning, 14 seconds. And if Nap died, they'd have a real issue, as somebody would have had to double that back. Crimbo, why not? He's done wonderful things from inside that A site.
Melted down so quickly in so many of these previous situations.
Last time here, it was Crimbo from the pillar. Now it's Searson a little deeper. Gets flashed off the initial hold. Molotov's gonna keep them back. And then Nap gets that mid kill. They extinguish the flames. They decide now's the time to jump, to pounce, to push. And Favin gets blinded as that late rotate from Liquid through boat will find its flash. And OC on the AK starts to press into connector. Favin dead. Little lurk here from Crimbo on the Hog. Listen, we saw what Keto could do with it. Now it's Crimbo's chance to shine. A late lurk out of NaV. Oh, but he gets caught by Keto. He turns around. He gets shot and reacted to. YKinder wants to get aggressive. They know that second CT's still far enough away. YKinder has to go for the reload. Keto's gonna just apply pressure. Other CT serves up the distraction, and YKinder can do nothing in the clutch. It's 11 to Big.
And just celebrations.
But the pressure here could make things awkward. YKinder's coming in from dark. Critical first kill. Favin looking to get up into something wild. Last time we saw him jump this, he just got stuffed. Searson's gonna be the first to die. As this still comes through, Tabson, nice double. Favin delays it, and this time it works out. They actually push sight, but Nitro, no way! Turns back around just to check, and then punches in the digits.
And at least for Liquid, yeah, they have found success in this way over here. Still, 11 rounds, well above quota here.
Luckily for them, they've had extra time off. Now, this is an angle that with an M4 sometimes doesn't go too well. With an AUG, nice and easy. YKinder still trades it. Critical quick headshot out of Latvian. And Tabson, doesn't finish the spray or throw the frag, so things get a little wild. His teammate's trying to come in to help him. It's a lot of bodies pushing out, but great cover out of Elige. Turns them away instantly. And all in from Big to try and close this CT half with a 12. They got a smoke to work around with, but a challenge from YKinder. Immense amounts of damage here. And there's nothing coming out of this connector push. No sir. Favin, quick little snapback, but 1v4 with one already. And bomb beyond the halfway point. Knows YKinder would have fallen into the site, so this one could be clean, but YKinder has decided to find a little impact. 4 on the round to close. Liquid's 4th. Can their CT side save them? Think about the amount of times that Big left that site open and Liquid never went in. But there was no Crimbo to set the precedent for Liquid in this one. So Big just pounce on an open site. At least for Liquid, it already starts to unravel. Long kill means keto has to stay tucked. They have to hope that the Heaven and Storage players can keep this one at bay. But we've also got searson wrapping back around mid. A late flank that's going to have to be huge. Keto just gets fed to the wolves, and they don't know where searson's at. He's sliding inwards, fights the player Plat, and because the guys in sight die so easily, searson offers nothing.
Yeah, well, 1v4.
That elevation change maybe just... It's nothing but flash on the sky, but you've got 2 CTs locked in. You wanted this. You chose violence, and you get a taste of it. OC, 1 kill back, but this B site's so compromised, and there's so many players on long that they just come out with the full exec. They've got smokes down, they've got bomb down, and they've got a double man advantage. Liquid, it's going to be hilarious if Bigs throw those nades through the window every round of T side.
Yeah, would like to see if, you know, if they're earlier, if they get better play out of them.
Yeah, okay, so he's already forward.
I think they actually have to catch him.
Exact timing.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you start that nade if you're a liege, exactly where those nades blow up.
Liquid have done a great job of holding grenades. 45-second mark.
Nice.
We're getting the complexion of a B split coming on, but CT's still in comfortable spots.
And they put down that smoke towards long, but oh, Kinder!
It's a bad smoke.
There's a gap, and Keto clamps down on Alicia's head. Nap's bringing it back from Glizzy. Double kill is his. His support's already gone down. Now he's under pressure. Another player from Dark. Big breakthrough.
Oh, just pressure just keeps mounting. And man, it's that smoke. It's Keto's play. Keto so good off the first half.
Oh, tries to challenge over it. And Alige so blind. Ooh, he sees him. He sees him, and Favin not letting off that pressure. Third CT able to lock that back, but we've got a 3v3, and Nitro's also meant to defend A. Missed op shot out of searson gives Liquid a little more to work with. Nitro, however, almost cleared out on that close smoke, and Crimbo puts shots over top. tabseN, he's gonna climb right through and give them bomb. Crimbo meant to replace them, last spotted back on Plat, but he's so close. And they present themselves. Nap gets away with 57 health. Liquid with a little more life.
If it wasn't Nykytilan to swing first, then it would have been known that he's in that spot. So we are in a, you know, 1 round is worth 2 situation. But aren't careful.
Flash, blind searson. Riflers still creep up. Oh, he's got CTs on pillar. They pop around the corner. OC saves the day. Oh, does he ever? Nap and Nykytilan both not ready. Crimbo comes through. Double, triple. Again, it is Crimbo in the kill feed. Shredding Team Liquid.
I can't even believe the tempo on that. The way they attacked their B-man, who even does that in that fashion? Constantly had Liquid thinking about where the split was coming from the entire time. Big said, we don't even need that part of the map. After OC gets these 2 kills, they think they can chill for a second, and instead Crimbo puts together this sequence. Oh. Getting 3 there is so unreasonable. All 3 positions on the site.
Leash. Oh, blind.
Oh, their flashes into mid have been amazing.
I mean,
and even when they fought there and then tried to cross through the door, they had a second scaling flash that went off perfectly. They trusted it 100%.
M4 dead. Nothing. Turns out Big are ready for officials on Anubis. Not just ready, but seemingly world class. And we had individuals from the Big Clan that had to improve. This was a slow week for searson, for tabseN, for Favin, and all of them, plus Crimbo, plus Keto on Nuke, have shown up for this series. They take down the world's 4th ranked